Kazakhstani Ruslan Tulenov is the first non-Chinese global media officer for trade and investment promotion in China's tropical island province of Hainan. He's affectionately known across China as the Panda Man or the Panda Hero. Hello, I'm Ningjing. In this episode of Footprints, Ruslan takes us behind the scenes of how he became one of the most famous foreign faces in Hainan. How did he earn those endearing monikers, and how has he been sharing the island's story with the rest of the world? Mr. Ruslan, welcome to the show. You are currently working with the Hainan Provincial Bureau of International Economic Development, which is also called Hainan IEDB. Could you please first introduce the Bureau to our audience? What is its main role and mission, please?
Yes, sure, of course. As many people know, nowadays China is building the Hainan Free Trade Port to invite more foreign investors, more foreign companies, as well as many Chinese companies to benefit from the preferential policies that China has given to Hainan Island. Back in 2019, the Hainan government has realized that we need to have one organization that will be providing the one-stop service to the foreign companies, foreign talents, and many more, that they will have more convenient experience on investing or doing business in China, in Hainan. So at that time, our Hainan IDB organization has been established. So the organization has a few roles. First of all, as I mentioned, is providing the one-stop service to the foreign investors. Secondly, we do the policy interpretations. Third, we're helping to the foreign companies to establish their businesses from beginning till the end of the whole procedure of establishing the company. And fourth, we organize the largest consumer product expo, which is also the state expo in China.
Mr. Ruslan, you first came to Hainan as an international student and later became the first foreign staff, non-Chinese staff member at the Hainan IEDB. Did you ever imagine your life would become so deeply connected with this tropical Chinese island province?
I came from Kazakhstan, which is the largest landlocked country in the world. And my hometown is called Atyrau, which is in the west side of the Kazakhstan. When I was a kid, my family used to own a little shop. We used to sell a lot of Chinese products. Secondly, I used to watch a lot of Chinese movies, like kung fu movies and some animations. When I was a kid, I already started to learn or to experience the Chinese culture, and I knew that it would be very, very important in the world in coming decades. So to help my family business, to find a better job, I chose to go to China to study. And so I chose the beautiful island called Hainan Island because it's a tropical place. It's always summer, have a nice weather. Also, Hainan has good universities like Hainan University, where I end up studying there. So when I was 16 years old, I came first to China, and my first stop was Hainan Island. I did my Bachelor of Business Administration also in Hainan University. So my roots are deeply connected with Hainan Island, and that's why I call Hainan as my second hometown.
Many people, myself included, are very curious. How did a Kazakhstani citizen like yourself join the Hainan IEDB and become its global media officer for trade and investment promotion?
Sure. The story started back in 2018 when I just finished my master's degree in Beijing Science and Technology University. I was looking for a good job for myself. And I've been already working in Beijing in one of the startup companies. So one of my friends just recommended to me to apply my resume, CV to this organization. At that time in Beijing, I was already thinking about how I should move back to Hainan. And since I've been always looking at the changes of Hainan Island, and especially when 2018 President Xi Jinping has announced that China would be building the major free trade port with the Chinese characteristic in the island, I was very driven to come back here and to contribute myself. So I was looking for the opportunity for a year, and was very fortunate and lucky that the Hainan IDB has been established. I speak Kazakh, Russian, English, Chinese very fluently. Secondly, my degrees, my bachelor degree, my master degree, it's more about doing the business, communication. And the third, I think, since I've been living in Hainan, so I'm very deeply touched with this island. I know that this island has many advantages to provide to the foreign companies and talents, so I can explain myself, I can share my own experiences.
It sounds like you are just made for this job. At the moment, your title is Deputy Director of Investment Promotion Department. What is the focus area of your department then?
So our department is mainly focused on tourism and consumer market, as well as modern service industry. Hainan is a very well-established international tourism and consumption destination. Many companies in the tourism industry, in consumer industry, are very looking forward for the Hainan's development. For example, Hainan's southern side, cities Sanya, Lingshui, Wanning, Ledong, and many more. Those are very attracting tourist destinations. So that's why we have many luxury 5-star, 4-star hotel chains joining this place to open up their hotels. So we need to provide an assistance for them. Secondly, Hainan is also a unique place to develop the IP theme parks. Here, those kind of amusement parks can work 365 days, whole year. And also some of their amusement rides, they can enter Hainan Island tax-free, without the import tariff for their own use. So we are connecting with many those kind of IP theme park companies, inviting them to join the Hainan's development. And since the Hainan has a very unique policy of island departure duty-free policy, so each tourist whom are coming to Hainan, they can enjoy buying a duty-free product for 100,000 RMB, which is around 17,000 US dollars. So many consumer product companies, they're also looking on growing their market presence in Hainan Island. And some of the companies, through our assistance, they even land their legal entities here. So we help and assist them.
I noticed on your website a slogan of your bureau which says, "We run for your business." Does that reflect your day-to-day work?
Yeah, I mean, this is our attitude, right? So organization's slogan is "Invest Hainan, we run for your business," which means that our organization is a one-stop service provider. So many companies coming to the some of the provinces or regions, maybe for them sometimes it's difficult to find the right service provider whom could help them to reach out all the departments, because in different sector there is a different guidance and rules, right, on establishing their company or putting their factory or manufacturing chain here. So in China, they need to reach out to different departments. So once foreign company or foreign investor reach us, they don't need to think about much of how to find the connections with the other departments like For example, for the medical sector, they need to reach out to the health supervision department or the market regulation department. Through us, they can reach out everyone, and through us, they can get feedback for all their questions.
It makes everything so much easier for foreign businesses before they enter a new market, especially if this market is totally novel to them. They need to go to consulting firms to see whether it is difficult, or how long they can establish their presence, or what preparations they need to make. But with Hainan, once they decide that they will come to this island, then they can basically get information that they need from you. Right. Now let's move on to the next important job of yours. The Hainan Free Trade Port will officially launch its island-wide special customs operations. Can you just tell us how you are helping the world understand the importance of this whole idea and this upcoming event?
Yes, finally, the dates of the establishing the special customs administration zone, we call it Fengguan, has been finally announced. It's December 18, and I just came back from Shanghai from business trip, and I met many companies, foreign companies, and they have been showing the very high interest on this. So they have been looking forward on China establishing this special customs operation zone in Hainan, and what it could bring for us, or for the also for the foreign and Chinese companies. It's more openness in the island. Basically speaking, the Hainan will be more emerged with the global market. Many products entering the island would be exempted from import tariff, which will benefit for many companies whom are doing the value-added processing in the island. And I think many Chinese companies also will benefit a lot, since the more open financial policies is already settled up here. For example, in Hainan, Chinese companies could easily go through the procedure of the overseas direct investment, invest in the foreign markets, and the benefit from the low corporate income tax and individual income tax. Also, our banks has opened the electronic finance accounts, which will bring much easier and convenient money flow.
How foreign businesses will benefit from this free trade port? Can you give us more details?
So when the Hainan Free Trade Port has been announced, it has been announced by President Xi Jinping. So the first step was the 2025 to initiate the island-wide special customs operation zone. Now we see the new policies has been introduced. I would like to share about the zero tariff policy, right? In China, more than 8,000 categories of products that are subject to the tariffs. And now in Hainan, once the free trade port customs operations has been established, more than 6,000 products or the categories of the products are eligible to enter the Hainan market without import tariff. So basically speaking, I think the we will have more companies coming to Hainan to do the processing, to the production. It will make easier to establish more supply chains in the island, right? Now, once we have more zero tariff preferential policies, we believe that for us as investment promotion, we can invite the foreign companies to set up their processing here and invite their Chinese partners, Chinese companies to do their supply chain here. And the products, we believe that in the future will be produced or processed in Hainan could have lower prices that will benefit to the whole market. Second policy we have is called the value-added processing 30%. So some of the companies whom products entering the China have very high tariffs, they can decide or choose Hainan to make the processing here. And once their product reaches the 30% of the value added, those products from Hainan entering the mainland market can be exempt from the import tariff. So those kind of benefits can be enjoyed by those kind of foreign companies.
The annual China International Consumer Products Expo, or CICPE, has become a major event in Hainan since its inception in 2021. It serves as both a bridge between domestic and international markets, and it also opens a window for the world to learn about Hainan's rapid development. Your bureau plays a very important role in organizing this expo, facilitating all those businesses to come to this expo. So what exactly is your involvement?
So the China International Consumer Products Expo is the state-level exhibition with the very high-level government official attendance every year. It happens on April from 13th to 18th, in total 5 days. As you already know, the theme of this expo is about the consumer products. So we invite many foreign and domestic, very well-known consumer products to exhibit through this platform to share their innovation, their new products to the Chinese market, to the Chinese consumers, as well as for the whole Asia market, because we invite many professional buyers from all over the world to attend this exhibition. My major role is to invite foreign companies to join the exhibition, the China International Consumer Products Expo, and through this platform to realize the major goals, which are the first, I think, to find the buyers, to find the partners in China so that they can grow their business in the China market. Secondly, to reach out more consumers through the those kind of media promotion. And I think is also for me very important to let them see the power of the Chinese consumers so that they can maybe choose from being just the exhibitor in the expo. They can also become an investor in Hainan.
This year, Kazakhstan has set up its own national pavilion at the Hainan Expo for the first time. And that must have been like a proud moment for you, I believe. I guess you would be really delighted to see that some products from your home country being exhibited at this expo. And how was the performance of your home brands?
The Kazakhstan, usually they attend like China International Import Expo every year because the scale, because of the importance. But the China International Consumer Products Expo has been always a good platform, I believe, for them to reach out more professional buyers, to do more export to the Chinese market. Yeah, I did my best to invite them. So I remember how the delegation came to Hainan. I have been accompanying them for 2 or 3 days, showing out around the island, showing out the best Hainan's infrastructure, the duty-free malls, and many more projects, and also even helping them to find the local partners here. Through those kind of efforts, the Kazakhstan has attended for the first time as a country pavilion in the 5th Hainan Expo. I was very proud, and the Kazakhstan brought many consumer products such as very famous handmade products, chocolates, fresh drinks, honey products, and many more. During the expo, I heard very good feedbacks from the exhibitors from Kazakhstan. They told us that they found many new partners through the expo. Some of the direct consumers, they buy a lot, all those Kazakhstani chocolates and honey products. And I was very happy to hear that. And I hope that we can further develop this kind of very good relations. And the Kazakhstan could export even more products to our platform.
I guess when they come back next year, perhaps they will bring more products to this expo, and perhaps they will tell their business partners, well, come, we could all come to this expo.
Yeah, especially, the expo is just a expo, is a platform for to people to get connected, right? So in the end, the final result should be like when you see the products in the shops, in the supermarkets, right? Nowadays, in some of the supermarkets, I can find some products from Kazakhstan. Some of the chocolates already there, some of the milk powders originally from Kazakhstan has been sold also. So you feel a little bit proud of the job that you have done, which means that you're really contributing on some of those kind of relationships to happen and to trade to happen. Now we have been also working on one of the projects, how we could continue this kind of exhibition for the Kazakhstan products, not to showcase only for short 5 days during the expo, but how we can bring those products to be sold like the whole year. And this project's progress is very good right now.
And I believe this is not just about consumer products. It doesn't just mean business, because this opens up a window for exchanges too. The two peoples will get to know each other better. Right, now I want to turn our conversation towards a more personal direction. You've earned a lovely nickname in China. You have been called the Panda Man, or sometimes Panda Hero, not for game playing, of course, but for your dedication for blood donation. How many years have you been a Panda Hero? I mean, how many years have you been doing blood donation?
It all started in 2009 when I first came to China, first came to Hainan. And I remember the first time when I have attended this kind of welfare campaign, which is the blood donation, was inside of the university, inside of the campus. In one of the days when I just finished my classes, I was going to canteen to have my lunch, and I saw how the students from the university has been queuing, and there was one bus, white bus, and finally understand that that was a welfare campaign to help the patients, to share the blood. So I have attended that for the first time, and I realized that the type of my blood is rare in China. So it started in 2009, and I still continue to attend as a blood donor. And I have been also mentioned by President of China, President Xi Jinping, in 2013. And, I got this a little influence in the social media. It's not that big. I really never think about myself of being kind of, influencer or something. So I'm very glad, and I'm very honored that my blood could help some people in needs, some patients. And I think I'm very honored.
Well, I think a lot of people will be very thankful. Through blood donation, you've actually helped people whose lives might be at risk without blood transfusion.
Yes, any help is helpful, right? Any help is good. Besides myself donating the blood, I also help other people in needs whom are reaching me out. And I have many those kind of cases where people are far away in different provinces. They know that I'm this panda blood. When the people or friends or family members need this kind of blood, they can directly reach me out. What I can do is, because I'm a member of different volunteer association in China, I share the information directly to the groups, and I try to help to find the volunteers. This is also the way I'm helping.
Do your folks know that you are so famous for blood donation in China? I know that you have already taken your mother to one of those blood donation venues for her to experience everything. What did she say?
Oh, she's very happy. She knows that this is a good thing to do. She's very open-minded person. For her is very good experience, for the first time to also attend this kind of social welfare activity in China.
Right. What are your future aspirations, both personally and professionally?
I think besides attracting the foreign companies and foreign talents to the Hainan Island, I'm also helping Chinese companies to go abroad, especially to Kazakhstan, to open up the Kazakhstani market. The Kazakhstan is a huge country with a lot of resources. Many Chinese companies have so much resources in their hands, like, for example, the capital resources, equipments, the people resources, and they would like to, I think, invest in the Kazakhstani market and to grow the international market presence. So here I'm also helping some of the Chinese companies to enter the Kazakhstan market to find the right projects. So what I would like to do is to invite more foreign companies to China and to help more Chinese companies to go abroad. And currently, I'm doing not bad in these aspects.
With that, we conclude this episode of Footprints. If you're interested in hearing more incredible stories of individuals who have left their prints in China, just key in Footprints and you can find us wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Ningjing. Bye for now.